Hello everyone. Hope you're doing well. So we have a good announcement today. So hope you're excited. So we are going to organize a quiz. So it's a gamification quiz powered by Kahoot. And this week, starting from tomorrow, this week we are organizing 5 quizzes for this entire week. Then all the 5 days, the theme of the quiz is data model. So it is focused on SAP SuccessFactors data model. And I'll be showing you like how the behind the scene, what are the activities currently going on. Okay, so now let me go to my screen. So you can see there is how I'm preparing all these questions and all. So I have already content taken from the official guide, and I have MCQs for that as well. What are the different MCQs for that particular topic? And I'm using Notion.so app for the documenting all this stuff. And I have already a Kahoot template ready. And for this, I do have a paid version of the Kahoot definitely, because up to 2,000 users I can afford. It's around 8,000, 9,000 per year. That's the subscription cost for it. And I'll be preparing these questions here, and I will be uploading this template to the Kahoot original platform. And another platform I'm using for that's a popular Canva for the behind the scene, the Kahoot, all the stuff and all the funny things for you'll be seeing that in discovering in the Kahoot itself, right? So whenever I actively this quiz. So just to answer, so and also I'm using I invested in artificial intelligence tool, which is integrated with Notion.so app. Okay, so this is something the questions are, most of the questions are prepared by AI. And also, but I also check those questions. Sometimes AI also can be misinterpreting those questions, misleading questions. Okay, so I'll just show you how I prepare the question. This is something here from a success factor data model point of view. This is the content I'm already having. What are the different types of data models? So for on this, suppose I want to create a question. So what I will do, I will go here and I will ask this AI. This is the Ask AI tool. And I will be entering here the entire content. And I'll be asking this tool to prepare questions on this. So let's say prepare for 10 MCQs with answers from below content, right? So I will just, this is the prompt, AI prompt I have written. Yeah. So what I will do now, I will simply enter here, send to AI. Let's see. So AI is writing, you can see it is processing the whatever the input I have given, right? And below that, you will be having definitely the question. Let's see. Yeah. So let me check if it is done correctly or not. Okay, so this times it has created a few things. Uh, yeah, so you can see sometimes you'll be getting questions like this. It is not a truly MCQ questions. So basically, this is the content I already had. And towards the end, it has asked some questions. Where can you find auto data model? Few of the questions. But what I will do, I will discard it because I didn't like this. Okay, but I can also discard. But previous one, which I have seen, this is already the right question they have asked. Okay, so this is better rather these questions, all the 10 questions is prepared by this, right? What I can do, I can simply make a page here like SAP SuccessFactors defines data model, data models type. I can create a page here like this in SF. You see, I will create it as a page. Let me create it as a page. It will be easy for me. Turn into page. Then what I will do, I will just cut this content because sometimes system get confused if you have a lot of data, right? Lot of information. Control X. I will go inside it. I will make it an empty page and make it a full width. Then I will Control V here. Then simply I will use this page so that it will be not interfering with other, right? So what I will do, I will ask here, ask AI, the prompt which I have already given, create 10 MCQs questions, 4 options, and their answers from above. Okay. So I will use the same prompt here. Okay. I will send to artificial intelligence. So it is, you can see this is creating a lot of questions. Maybe some of the questions may be overlapping or something like that. Okay. But again, we have to verify. Okay. So we do not have to rely 100% on this. We have to also apply our human intelligence on this. Okay. So this is one set. The second set of question I can see set 2. Then the first set which I've already seen, right? So data models, that is first set of questions which you're already having. So I will do what I will do. I will take all these things and I will put into the another page called set 1 data models basic, and inside that I will be create it as a page and I will update those empty page, make it a full width. Then here MCQs, all the MCQs are here, right? Now set 1 is ready, set 2 is also now ready. So now let's go for preparing another set of questions. Let's see how can I do. Yeah, so this is the second set of questions. Set present, I'm not verifying. So later on, I will be verifying it, whether the questions are relevant or not. This is my set 3 question. Let's see, exporting. I'll also convert it into a page. Let me convert it to a page. And the remaining part, the topics, whatever has been covered here, I will move them to this particular page, Control X. I will go here, make it as a full width. I will put it here, all the questions, all the entire content here. Then ask AI. This is integrated with this particular app. So what I will do, ask AI. Again, the same prompt I will be using. Create 10 MCQs for me with answers, right? So I will be using this, send to AI. You can see it's very smart in creating all these questions, right? And this is it. Definitely you can utilize for your certification preparation. I will definitely recommend these questions. Definitely I'll be putting there. Insert below. And also what I can do, I can also prepare me some true false question, because true false also very common questions in our space. In the certification, they ask a lot of questions, right? So create 10 MCQs or create 10 true false questions with answers from above, right? It can definitely do that. Let's see. Let's wait for a while. Sometimes it gets stuck. Don't worry. That is the kind of an error you may get. Yeah. So you can see it has prepared 10 questions. But all may not be relevant. So that will be doing the correction later on. We'll be curating that, right? But yeah, we have 20 question on set number 3. Now we will do the same thing for set number 1 as well. So what I will do, I have not asked MCQs, true false MCQs here. So I'll be asking the AI, ask AI, where is that prompt? Create 10 true false questions with answers from above. Okay, so it is very smart. Again, I can see that. Insert below. Yeah, done. Now going to the set 1. Set 2, set 1 is done. Set 2, I will be again asking. So here only we had MCQs. Now I will be having also true false questions here. Ask AI. Prepare 10 MCQs with 3 true false questions with answers from above. Yeah. It is done. Insert below. Done. Now set 3 is already done for us. So we'll move it here. Now let's go to set number 4. The next topic, set number 4. I will convert it into a page. And in that, I'll be capturing all the details here. Empty page. Yeah. So now I'll be asking is create again, same prompt I will be giving here. Ask AI, create 10 true false questions from above. No, you can see this is little misleading here. So this is not asked true false question, rather some interview question it has prepared for me. Yeah, that is perfectly fine. But anyway, we can change this as well. So okay, let's keep it as it is. Okay. So I can also prepare some MCQs here. Create 10 MCQs with 4 options and their answers. Send to AI. Sometimes what happens, it may not get the proper MCQs, so it may take some time. Let's see. So you can see it is taking some time. Yeah, it has created. Yeah. So this is interesting. Insert below. We have 10 MCQs, 10 Q&A, which you ever asked, but it has given to us. So let's see here. I will be putting some. Let me try once again that true false questions. No, it is giving misleading answer here. So we'll just discard it. Yeah. Okay, so we do not have a here a true false question. That's fine. So we will go ahead to the next set. Set number 5. Set 5. So here we will be having this as I convert it to the page. After converting it to a page, so I will pull this content. Control X. Go inside this empty page. Full width. Enter. Prepare questions. So let's see. It is also having very less content. So ask AI. Create 10 MCQs if possible. Insert below. Then 10 true false question. Let's see. Yeah, now it is correctly coming correctly. Yeah. Oh, it is given 20 questions in fact. That is fine. Insert below. But all may not be relevant. I do not see there are certain things right? So we do not require those questions sometimes. Yeah, we have to very careful. I think it is repeated. If you can see that, let's see that we will be doing the curation part, right? So this is set number 5. Sometimes they ask very wrong, not relevant question. That's fine. So we will be curating that, not a problem, right? So the data model definitions here. So I will putting this into a single topic, set number 6. I will put it here. 6. Okay, so this is set 7. Set 6 is this. Control X, empty page, Control B, full width. I will be asking 5 questions here. So maybe ask AI. Create 5 here. Yeah. This is already having the answers insert below. Then 5 true false questions. Okay. Anyway, continue writing. This is fine. I will insert below. Yeah, that's fine. So now this part is done. Set number 6 is done. Now this is set number 6. Now set number 7. Okay, so this is not having much. So this is set number 7. What I will do, I will be preparing questions for you. Ask AI. Create 5 MCQs for you. Insert below. 5 true false questions. Okay, so now we are ready. So we are set for this set of questions. So this is something we will be utilizing for today, for the tomorrow's quiz. So how do I then bring in this quiz, okay, to the platform, right? So I will just show you that. So this is the set number 7 question. Okay. So now what I will do, I will be taking some time to curate those quizzes. And the next, this is how I can use artificial intelligence, OpenAI integrated with, you can also use ChatGPT. Since it's nothing but a ChatGPT API only. You integrate with the notions.so. Okay. In this app, I have a paid version of it. And this is how I now prepare the questions. Right. So now after this, what I will do, I will be pulling this question to the Kahoot template, the next step. Okay. So this is something which I have prepared some questions in my for my spiritual thing. So assignment. So in that, I will simply putting the question like this, pulling the question from here. There can be some dumb questions, so I will be skipping those questions, right? What I will do simply, I know what are the relevant questions that I can simply bring in here to this template because I do not want to spend time in creating this. You can do it manually, but it will take a lot of time. What would a data model define in a database? So this is the question. And then, so the answer will be like this, 4 questions. Properties of the elements. This is the answer. One of the answer. Second is the relationship between the elements. Control C, Control V. Both of the above, both A and B, and none of the above. None of the above is this. And I will be giving also set up the time. Suppose I want people to answer these questions within 30 seconds. And the right answer is 3, option 3, right? So in this way, I can set up a question. Okay, so this is something we have to understand. Very simple. Now the second question, how does SAP success factor define its data? Okay, so answers are using a single data model, multiple data model. So the answer is here, obviously the multiple data model. It doesn't have a single data model, right? So I will simply go by this. These are very basic questions that were asked. So how does this success factor define the data? Now the options are using a single data model, using multiple data models, how can you modify a success data models, right? So the answer is D, by accessing. It's a very important question. Okay, you can do it from the provisioning, contacting your implementation partner, account executive, using the business configuration UI. So there's a different way of it, right? So this is an answer. So how can you modify the success factor data model? So this is the second question, using multiple data models. I can see that using a combination of the XML and SQL, which is not the answer. You can see that. The second part is how does, so this is using none of the above is a none of the answer. Second question, fourth answer. None of the above. Again, I will be giving 30 seconds to it. The answer is again a 2. Your 2 answer is the answer. Third is, how can you modify success factor data model? So this is the questions here. I'll put the questions like this. How can you modify success data models? So the answer is all. by using the business configurations UI. Then the third one is, sorry, the fourth one is all of the above is the answer. All of the above. Now I will be giving 30 seconds. And the answer is here 4. Okay. So this is a very basic question. So can customer access provisioning in SAP success factor? Answer is no. This is a very common question. Very simple one. Your answer will be yes. Second answer can be no. I will leave it. Leave it. I'll give it 10 seconds to this because it's a very easy one. And I will be giving as the answer is 2. Is no. Right. So you can also change, like for every questions, you can set up your time. This is the fourth one. Answer is no. What is employee data? Let's see whether it is relevant. What is organization data? Employee data related to the employee's personal information. That is your employee data. It looks sounds good. What is org data? Data related to the company's organization. So it looks little tricky. So let's read the what is saying and the concept. Yeah, org related data and employee related data. So let's keep these 2 questions. Otherwise, if you want, you can put it here. This is a very simple question that will do employees organization. I will not be asking these questions. I can skip this. This one I can ask. What is a foundation object? Objects that support organization related data. Right. What is the corporate data model? A model that defines all related data. What is succession data model? A data model that defines employee related data. How can you add pick list to fields in the data model XML? By defining the pick list center or by referring the pick list ID in the data model configuration. So both are correct. Okay. These questions I can put. So 2 questions I can skip. Right. Okay. If I want. Very simple question. For example, definitely people can answer. But let's see. I will ask anyway. This is the 5th question. What is employee data? What is org data? Seventh question is, what are foundation objects? Eighth question is, what is corporate data model? Succession data model? Very common question. I cannot skip these questions. Corporate data model. What is succession data model? Then 10th question is, how can you add pick list to the data model XML? Tenth question. Now, I've also true false questions, right? I can also ask them. This is the 11th question. 12th question. 13th question. 14th question. Some of the questions may be repeated, but it is good. Sixteenth question, 17th question. 18th question. 19th question. So if you one thing you have to observe here, if it is exceeding the limit, okay, there is 75 characters limit here questions, you can trick this question, right? Little bit. Okay, now it is correct. So you have a limit here, maximum 100, sorry, not 75, it's 120 characters. Answer options are 75 characters will support. Yeah. You remember your question, whenever you're asking the question, it should maximum 120 characters. Answers, options, choices are 75 characters, right? So you're otherwise you have to paraphrase or you have to rephrase the question. 19th questions. Question. Yeah, so this one also I can. Yeah, now it is time to put those answers. Already we have done it till question number 4, 5, 4, I think. Same thing, we are going to repeat it here. Right, so this is done. 30 seconds time I'll be giving. Okay, so the answer is third one, I think. Yeah, this is the third one. Then fourth one is what is org data? Already we have put this question, so answer is related to organizations. Job, pay structure. A little bit tweaking I have done it here. That are related to employees of performance, not the answer. And the fourth one is none of that one. 30 seconds, I'll be again giving, but it will be, the answer will be 1. So this is the answer. The next one is, what are the foundation objects? So it may be question, maybe little tricky, or you may not have the direct answer. So I'll just check it out. Yeah, basically 3 things you can see. Foundation objects all about organization, job, pay, workflow. Person objects a person, employment objects employment. 3 category of objects: foundation, employment, and person object. So obviously it is fine. Organization, job, and pay structure. Yeah, that's fine. So let me go there. Foundation object. Then objects that support employee related data. None of the above. And the answer is here. Second one. Okay. So next one is copy data model. A model that defines both employees and org related data. Answer will be 2. Already 2 is there. So copy data model that defines org related data. Suction data model is all about employee data, right? So the next one is data model and the employee related data. Here is the answer is 1. How can you add big lists? The answer is 3 here, right? Yeah, so that now it is done. Now the true false questions will be simply 1 and 2, 1 and 2. We'll be writing that. Then we'll be uploading these questions. So it takes a lot of time to basically documenting these questions and all. First one is false, false. First three are false, four are false, five, six, seven, eight. All are false, is it? All eight. Okay. Eight are false, actually. I can see false, false, false. All these are false. Only 9 is true. 10 is false again. So it is easy for us. That is good. 8 are false. So this is something we'll be copying, pasting here. True, false. And almost all are false, except the ninth one. So I'll be removing the fourth options. This one I need to check it with Kahoot. How does it actually can be uploaded directly? Because in Kahoot I have faced, again you have to update manually certain things. So for all the true false question, I'll be giving only 10 seconds. That makes sense. It is done. Okay. Okay, so this is only the 18th one is sorry. No, this is something I have to check it out again. I'm just both employee and organizer false. Okay, 19th. Okay, 19th is the only true, all the remainder false. The answer is one, otherwise it's all two. I think we are ready now. Now let's go upload our day one quiz to Kahoot. I'll rename it day one. So let me download a copy of it. So this I'll put it on gamification. So Kahoot quiz day number 01. Save it. Now let's go for uploading it. Simple. Now I'm already having a paid version of the Kahoot premium. And what I will do, I will simply create a quiz here, create Kahoot, interactive quiz, new Kahoot, add question. So by default, the first questions will be there. So I will be maybe deleting this. Okay, it will not be allowing you. But anyway, whenever I click add question, there is an option called import spreadsheet. Okay. So what I will do, already have a template. So I'll select in the file which we are having. Academic goals, tool sets, cloud HR tech product, cloud people experience lab, gamification, Kahoot quiz. I will put here upload. Let's see. Oh, thankfully, all the 20 questions have been imported. Don't forget to click the add questions here. You have to click add questions. Now all the 20 questions are ready. So you can see 21. Basically, the first question was a blank one. I have to delete. Delete. Now what I will do in this, I'll be putting some images. Okay. Database. So some images. There are some of already images will be there. So simply you have to put some data model, right? Data model is that is something. Yeah, that is nice. Now the next one is, how does asset success factor define its data? The model again, I can put the same image if I want. Hard question. How can you modify success factor data model? More questions. Can customer access provisioning? Not. This is fine. Now 5. What is employee data? Yeah, this is done. Now we will go to the next questions. So I'll take a similar kind of stuff. So this question is a little bit well curated here. Now we're done. Now the next one is yeah, object. Next question is, yeah, now 11th onwards, I do have a true false questions. So what I will do, I will change the question type as true false and answer is false here. That is done. Second, next question. This is also a false, so I will change it to true false questions. So false. Next question, 30th question. I will change it to true false, make it false. Now the next one is true false. The answer is false. Answer is false. Now the next one is 15th. So this is again we have curated. So I have to make sure this is I have done there as well. This is the question number 15. Anyway, so this is a false. So the next one is this already have changed. This is true false. True false. Answer is false. Foundation objects. This also will change it to true false. Then next question is 18th. This is also true false. Answer is false. Next one is 19th. It is answer is true. 20. Where weekly students data model will define the weekly center. Answer is false. Okay, so now we are ready with the first day quiz. Now what I will do? I will simply save this, enter the Kahoot title. Kahoot title will be data model basics. Data model basics. So I will just name it as well. Otherwise, it will be difficult for me to track. EC01, let me put like this. EC001. EC001. So we have to discard it. And we can write it out. Maybe welcome to a quiz. On topic data model basics. So it has done the work inside below. So I will just put this in this. The description is done. Continue. So final touch. It will validate the Kahoot. Now it is not done yet. Back to edit. So I will also do a preview. Let me try it. Okay, so no, not this way. Rather, I will save it. Validate Kahoot. Launch a trial session for this Kahoot. Then preview. This is how Kahoot will be looking like. Classic mode, team mode, Okay. Treasure trove. Start. Okay, this is the classic mode. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. So I will not be doing this way. I'll be just trying in my self mode. Let me try that. Treasure trove. Okay. Anyway, it is done. So this is the data model basics. I will assign this Kahoot. What I will do, I will first of all practice mode. Let me practice it. How does it work? Game on. Ready, set, go. Enter nickname Niladri. Okay, go. Second question. Hmm. Yeah, so this is, I will stop here. Okay, so this is the entire process, how to end to end. I have used three major tools here: Kahoot for the quizzing platform, gamified quizzing platform. I'm using Notion.so, which is again a typical your AI-based notes making tool. I generally used to note for note making. Now it is now a tool for Q&A, MCQs. It is powered by artificial intelligence, ChatGPT kind of stuff, OpenAI, and I'm using the Canva. This is the tool for any kind of images and all. That's that, and the Zoom. These are the four things I have been using. So that's it. For gamification is easy. You can incorporate anything, whatever you do. I use it for spirituality. I use it for academics purpose. I use it for corporate. So you can gamify your learning. And another thing I forgot, you will also use Excel, Microsoft Excel. Do not forget that. This is a template. And using that template, you can definitely gamify. Hope you enjoyed this entire thing and looking forward to you. If any help needed, any queries related to this, just let me know. Put your questions. And this is all behind the scene, which I do. It takes a lot of time, but compared to previous earlier days, it is now much simplified. Right. Thank you very much for going through the entire video. Yeah. Looking forward. All the best for your gamification journey, for your organization, for your students. Hope you liked it. Thank you.